Hello everyone! If you like what you see, stick around because I'll show you how to achieve this stunning result with a few simple steps. This project is featured in my 6 resin molds that make best-selling products in July video, and this one is already proven to be a summer favorite for 2025. I call this technique the Monochrome Mix Pour because in this version I'm only using green-tinted epoxy. You see the abalone pieces I add are also in green, and the glitter I've mixed into the translucent resin is in soft green hues too. This technique works just as well in other colors, but I'm simply working in green for this project. Let's jump right in. I start by mixing a bit of gold leaf into clear resin and applying it randomly into the mold. You can just watch how I do this project, and if you like the result, feel free to follow along and try it yourself. I'm using a low viscosity resin suitable for shallow pours. For the translucent dark green, I used liquid resin dyes and added a touch of iridescent green glitter. For the solid green, I combined mica powder with a drop of liquid apple green pigment. And the pastel green is made from ocean white liquid pigment with just a hint of green mica to give it that soft milky tone. Next, I drizzle a little clear resin. That's important for this monochrome mix pour. Always drizzle or drop small amounts and never pour large quantities at once. Now I'm sprinkling in some small green abalone pieces. I spread them out so they don't overlap each other or the gold leaf, so each element is visible. Then I go in with the translucent green, gently filling in empty spaces. I repeat the same process in the second Monstera leaf mold. From time to time I spray alcohol to pop any bubbles. Next I add the pastel green. This shade can easily dominate, so I use it very sparingly, just a few drops here and there. Now I add a little bit of the mica powder green resin. I keep alternating between all the greens and a little clear. My goal is to connect the colors. I want to achieve contrast and flow and not one big flat color. I continue in the same way, building up layers until the molds are full. Drizzling green tones with some clear in between. I spray alcohol as needed, especially now that the resin is getting warmer and thicker. I'm also using the leftover resin in a smaller Monstera mold because, to be honest, most of the time the best results come from leftovers. Once everything is cured, I add a thin layer of clear resin. This step is optional, but since these molds are shallow, I like to top them off. I use a spirit level to make sure everything's even. When molds are filled to the top, and if the surface is uneven, It can cause resin to overflow on one side or form little dips, also called craters. The pieces are fully cured now and it's time to unmold. The small leaf can be turned into a brooch, a keychain, or a magnet, or used in any way you prefer. When possible, I trim the resin overflow with scissors. Let's look at the finished monochrome mix pour on the Monstera coasters. Honestly, I'm speechless. These coasters turned out incredible. At the time I'm recording this voiceover, I'm already overwhelmed with orders. I'm currently finishing an order for 200 pieces for a private venue, plus several small custom orders waiting in line. The Monstera Leaves coasters become one of my top sellers, and I think they could become one of yours too. I've officially named this style the Monochrome Mix Pour, and I'll definitely be creating more video tutorials using different colors and molds. In this last part, I'll show you how I tidy up any overflow. For small spaces, I use scissors, but for a clean, smooth finish, I highly recommend the diamond sanding files. They are super handy for this kind of cleanup and useful for other resin projects as well. So these are the finished Monstera coasters. They are absolutely mesmerizing, easy to make, and I'm pretty sure they'll be your best sellers too, especially in July. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
She's got a resin bar glowing bright, pouring mimosas under neon light. Monochrome leaf she's setting free, turning coasters into artistry. Oh, she's crafting her dreams tonight, black and white leaves taking